Hey y'all, welcome to Castle Hives. Brian here. It's 40 degrees. I gotta check the bees. Hey everybody, welcome to Castle Hives. Brian here. So today it's 40 degrees in Northeast Ohio. We got in the next 2 weeks, we got temps dipping down. I think we got a low of 6 coming. Not as cold as Canada and some other spots, but that's still cold. So what I'm gonna do here is just open up this top, check those sugar stores that are in here. You know, I'm gonna get some readings from my little GoPro sensors, and I'll plug that up here and there and, you know, some different places. You know, that way we can see that. I got my scope, so I'm gonna see if I can't fish the scope in and get some, you know, some views, see what the girls are doing. So, but let's check main Castle Hive here first. All right, everybody, so we're gonna get into main Castle Hive here first. I'm just gonna pop this top off and just see what I can see right there. You know, winter beekeeping in Ohio, you don't want to crack these hives open right now. You'll wreck them. You know, it's 40 degrees today, so, you know, I don't want to break that open and just destroy what cluster they have. So let me get around the back of the hive here, and we'll see what I can see in the top. See if I can't get any video with my Depth scope. So let me get around the back. I tell you what, beekeeping in Ohio, it's fun. You know, I am thankful though a little bit that we get these cold days. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we got girls right here. Look at that. Awesome. Let me bring you up here. There we go. Give you all a little view. They're on the patty, they're on the sugar. I'm closing them back up. You know, in the winter beekeeping in Ohio, one thing you don't want to do right now is get, you know, too eager, and you just, you know, I mean, beekeepers, we want to see our bees. You don't want to crack them right now. So just looking at that right there, seeing that activity, that's enough for me with this hive. So main Castle Hive, there's girls still there. Let me get my phone out. All right, my GoPro sensor is loading, so I'm gonna check the data on that, but you know, I know the girls are there. That sensor too, it's very dependent on where it's located at. So, you know, right now it's showing 33 degrees. Well, you know, I know there's girls in here, they're up higher, so the sensor is in between the brood boxes, so really that's not as accurate. Maybe I should have put that at the top of a frame, so maybe for next year I know. So let me get the strap back on this. Let's get over to Buckingham. All right, everybody, Buckingham now. Let's see what Buckingham shows us. Let's see. Got the scope. Look at that right there, y'all. Nice view right there. So they're still around in the same spot. So I'm closing them right back up. Don't need to mess no more with this hive. Close it up, let them do their thing. That's the extent of beekeeping in Ohio in January. So we're not like others where, you know, January we're gonna start throwing on some syrup and stuff. Our syrup would freeze. So awesome. 2 for 2 here. 2 for 2 still, so that's awesome. Let's get back into my back stand where we have the bee box polyhive and the bee castle, so let's get back there. All right, everybody, so this here is a 10 frame hive. Those other 2 up front were 8 framers. Oh, a little bit of moisture here. A little bit of moisture here. Oh, that burlap is catching some moisture. Oh, wow. Yep. Wow, this hive is still doing great. Let me bring you all up close. Man, look at this. Look at this, look at this. Listen to that in there. Closing it up. Let me make sure that burlap is on top of there. And that's that. And then closing this up. Now, what I did right here is I took a regular super. So that's a regular honey super. And I kind of made that boxed in area where I can put my sugar. What I need to do that I think will work a little bit better with these hives is I need to just build some shims so that I can do that mountain camp method. Just put a, newspaper on there and put some sugar there, put my, winter patty. So I'm learning, you all are learning along with me. So let's get over and check the bee box. All right, everybody, so over here at the bee box poly hive, I've done my GoPro sensor and 60 degrees where the sensor's at in there. So I know there's bees in here. Oh, wow. So I can see some right here. Now there's some dead up here that on a warmer day, I'm gonna have to clean that out. But I tell you what, let me do this. I was gonna get my hive tool and clean that, but I'm not. But I can see girls right up and along over here, and I can see some there where they're chewing at the sugar. So that's awesome. Let's see. Wow, there's even one flying right there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm just trialing this feeder like this. Let me close that up a little bit more because we're going to have some cold weather coming here. And I want to make sure that these things are buttoned up. So far here at the main apiary, main Castle Hive and Buckingham that are on that front stand, both of them, there's still activity in there. They still have some sugar. On this back stand where we have the bee castle and then the bee box, there's, still girls in each of these too. Nice size clusters. Well, decent amount, I didn't see the cluster, but there's a decent amount of girls there. So, what I need right now to happen is if I could snap my fingers and get to March, where I could maybe get some syrup on these here, hives, feed these colonies, I would do that. But we just got to get through that hump. Next 2 weeks here in Northeast Ohio, what we're going to have is lows, like I said, around 6 degrees. So I just wanted to make sure that they're buttoned up. Everything's tight with them here. Let's get out though to the farmer's property and check out there real quick. I want to just see how that one's doing. It's doing really well. So I'm looking forward to getting into this spring. So, and just expanding out, the apiary here. So let's get out there. Hey y'all, we are at the farm now. Let's see what the farm hive shows us. All right, everybody, let's see. Now, this hive here, so it's out at a farmer's property. The cluster on this has been high. So, that's why I don't have my scope. If I look in the bottom box, probably the only thing I'm gonna see is what little dead bees are down there that they have not drug out yet. So They've really been up high. They've been in the sugar. So odds are I'm probably going to have to replenish a little bit of the sugar in here. So let's see. Now we got some moisture, and that's, you know, that's okay. Wow, look at that. Exactly what's been the case here. Look at this. Come on in here close. Look at that. Look at that cluster down in there. Look at that. So I've put sugar on them a couple times here, and that's fine. So let me get some sugar on them here real quick. And the moisture, put that up high, and I'm covering them back up. So that's it. Probably the next time that I'll check these, let's see here. That's it for the farmer's hive. You know, you see, it's doing good. Cluster's up high though. It's been up high. I'll just continue to supplement them. That's fine. All 5 are still going though, so what that means, I expect to lose one more. I look for that worst case scenario, hopefully not like last year. Those that have been following, those new, last year I lost all of them. It was my fault. I admit that. But this year, you know, let's say I lose one more and I come out of the winter with 4, okay? I go in with 6, I lost the horizontal. If I lose one of the others, all right, so I come out with 4. My plan this next year is I'm going to start grafting also. So I'm gonna do some splits, and from that 4, I will be up to 10 or 12, you know, May or so. So that's the plan. We're gonna expand out. And as far as my sweet spot, John, I'm saying this for you, buddy, Baddest Bees. My sweet spot, you know, I used to say 8. I have enough equipment now to run 12, so I want to stay in that area. Above 12, for me at least, it gets a little bit too much time consuming with management. And I want to stay right in around there. A couple decent honey producers, a couple colonies that I can use, you know, as, you know, stores or just resources, you know, if I can supplement other hives. So I'm going to try and identify also a good queen that I can graft from. Now this queen in this hive here is the one that when I installed them, she flew out, went in the front, she built up from a small little cluster size about like this, like a grapefruit, built up to this strong colony here. This, you know, I am super impressed with her. They've always been easy to work. And that's what I want. I'm gonna be very picky here when I do start to raise my own queens, just because, you know, I don't want to have nasty and temperamental bees in the apiary. But that's the update here so far. We got this cold weather coming. I just want to get over that, and you know, like I said earlier, I want to get into March. So, but hopefully you all like this update. You know, hit that thumbs up on it. It really helps. You know, all the new followers of Castle Hives, you know, thank you so much. And I just want to send a shout out to everybody that I met at the Hive Life Conference. I mean, that was really, it was an experience I will never forget. Meeting people that watch me do this, I mean, I was honored, you know, in a way. You know, I just think of myself as a backyard beekeeper that's kind of sharing, you know, my journey into beekeeping. And I never thought that so many people would want to watch Castle Hives. It floors me. You know, I'm blown away with just all the support and, you know, people coming up and shaking my hand, and, you know, I really appreciate that. So I just wanted to say thank you to every one of you. But until the next video, y'all, that's the update here from Castle Hive. So everybody take care.